another one is prediction alpha. So we're looking at all of the prediction marketplaces across the entire space, and we are aggregating them, curating them together, and then trying to find any type of cross match. So that's a very important step 2. And then step 3 is we're taking our own proprietary model. So we've created multiple machine learning and AI models to be able to evaluate whether or not what the current market is pricing the yes or no probability is, whether or not that's accurate, right? So any type of mispricing, we outline that. So for example, will Uruguay win the 2026 FIFA World Cup? The market's pricing it at 1.1. We're pricing it closer to like 1.5. So it's fairly small difference. But you can see how other markets are also pricing it. And then you could also see exactly who's buying it. So you have one whale who has 35,000 into this particular position. And then you can see their win rate in the category, et cetera. So those are just like small examples, right? Another example is, will Russia and Ukraine ceasefire by June 30th? So I personally focus on using prediction alpha to gain a pretty significant competitive edge in terms of information asymmetry. So for me, what the prediction alpha engine is doing is when you click analyze, it'll go and run an in-depth scan to try to find any piece of information that is potentially beneficial or detrimental to the chance of there being a ceasefire in this particular market, as an example. And then it'll then run it through our own machine learning models to then produce a probability score. So it'll say, the market's pricing this as 100%. Blockcircle probabilities is much lower. Now, I have to see when this was last run, right? Because if we run this now, it might potentially be considerably higher. But when we last priced it, it was fairly low. And then you could take a look at exactly what the key factors are, the risk factors, the catalyst events, and then you can see exactly who the whales are. So right now, essentially all the whales are in no, which is interesting. And you can see exactly what their P&L is, again, their performance, et cetera. So usually I want to try to pay attention to whales who are fairly accurate over time. So this is prediction alpha. And then anytime you want to take the trade, you just click trade and you can immediately buy it on Polymarket or Kalshi. And you could do advanced trading as well, where you can do like a weighted average price where you can scale in, scale out, you can hedge, you can have bracket buying, you can dynamic cost average in, out, route trades to multiple wallets on chain if you want. But really it covers Polymarket, Kalshi, Manifold, Predicted, Metaculus, and also Opinion. So Opinion Trade is on Binance Smart Chain. And then Polymarket is, of course, on Polygon. And that's really prediction alpha. So hopefully that gives you a perspective into it.